Now we're talking about the lying hamstring stretch. I've chosen to perform this variation of the movement on a squat cage, but you could easily perform this exercise in a doorway. Something where you can have one leg straight up and the other leg straight and flat on the ground. Now what's going to be important is finding the right intensity for your start position. For our start position, we need to be able to maintain a straight leg, but also maintain the ability to keep the leg straight and just be able to pull that leg off the surface our foot is resting on. Now, if you need a less intense position, you'll simply slide yourself back until again you find that spot where you can keep a straight leg and pull your foot off the surface it's resting on. If you need a more intense position, you will slide yourself forward closer to the squat cage or closer to the doorway. Now we'll be performing this exercise in two parts. In its entirety, this will take us 120 seconds and we'll break it up into two 60-second parts. The first 60 seconds will be just easing into this stretch and we're just trying to relax for those first 60 seconds. The second 60 seconds, we're going to do two alternating contractions, one contraction for either side of the hip joint. Each contraction will be 10 seconds long, and if we alternate both contractions 3 times, we'll end up elapsing our second 60 seconds and getting to our 120 seconds total. So after we do our first 60 seconds of relaxing into the stretch, we'll go through our first contraction. What I will do is I will bend the knee slightly and I will push my foot as hard as I can towards the squat cage or towards the doorway. I will do this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds. After that, I'll go into the second contraction for the other side of the joint. For this, I will be using my quads and my hips. I use my quads, I flex the quad to straighten the leg, and I use my hip to pull my foot off of the cage for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds. I will alternate these two contractions until I have elapsed another 60 seconds of total time in this position. If you're a person who is very limber through their hamstrings and you need more intensity, we can perform the same movement in a slightly different manner. What I would do is grab a bar and something soft to put on the bar and set that bar up at a height where you can still position yourself in a straight leg position for both the working leg and the non-working leg. Now, if I want to take on more intensity, I can pull my hips under the bar or even ahead of the bar. Now, this is too intense for me, but you just get the progression. I would perform this in the exact same manner, where after I do my 60 seconds of resting, I've got my 60 seconds alternating my two contractions of 10 seconds pushing firmly into the bar and my 10 seconds of lifting my leg off of the bar until I have elapsed my second 60 seconds worth of time in this position.